Chinua usually goes down to the river in the morning to look for new animal tracks. At one time, his family used to live in the jungle of Nepal, where tigers, elephants and rhinos were hunted by people, and as a result were near extinction. The jungle has now become a nature reserve. Now that the wild animals have been preserved, there are a lot more of them. So many so, in fact, that they often leave the jungle to find food near the villages. Chinua's family has moved to the outskirts of the jungle, but still the wild animals are their neighbors. Chinua's best friend is called Rashuba, and when they have to go to school in the morning, they usually go together. Chinua hasn't got a father, so in his family, it's his grandmother who makes the decisions. Today, grandmother tells Chinua's mother to get firewood in the jungle. Where's Chinua? Rashuba asks. We've got to go to school. You know full well he's by the river. But the teacher said we all have to come to school today. I don't care about that. Chinua has to help at home, his grandmother says. Not so far from the village are the elephant stalls. All the elephants gathered here used to live wild in the jungle. Chinua likes helping. He asks, when are they going into the jungle again? It won't be long. The rhino has been seen near the village again. When the rhinos come too close to the village, they use the elephants to chase them back into the jungle. The elephants work as well, fetching wood and grass, and every day they go down to the river to be washed. I've seen to the dinner, so I'll pop off to school. You ought to stay at home and help in the fields. The harvest ought to be in within 3 days. Chinua tries to explain to his grandmother that going to school is important, but she thinks that school is nonsense. That school teacher fellow must be strange if he can feed himself on a school book.
अस्पताल के लेखे को यो अस्पताल अनि त्यसपछि यहाँ नमस्ते के लेखेको भयो यो डाक्टर यो के लेखेको
The teacher asked Chinua why he's late. Apparently, he doesn't know that Chinua has to help at home, or that his grandmother thinks that school is a waste of time.
अनि त्यहाँबाट अस्पताल गएर रोगीलाई जचाएर रोगको औषधि लिएर औषधि खिलाउनु पर्छ यो कुराहरू तपाईहरु आफ्नो घरमा गएर आफ्नो आमालाई आफ्नो बुवालाई दिदी बहिनीहरुलाई बच्चाहरुलाई सबैलाई सिकाउनु पर्छ.
If anyone in your family is ill, use the doctor in town. When you go home, try to tell the others in the village. Tomorrow we can discuss what they say. I wouldn't mind catching some more frogs. Then we could have a jumping competition. Shuba and Junoa aren't at all aware that one of the boys from the village has come down to them. What are you doing here? He shouts. Don't you know that your mother's been hurt, Junoa? What's happened? Junoa asked. They found her down by the river. She's quite calm now, and we've called for the medicine man. The women always gather when somebody has taken ill. They have to console the patient's family and help if the family can't manage. Can't we do something? Junoa asks. But his grandmother explains that the medicine man knows how to treat his mother. He's already busy summoning the various spirits. In the evening, they light bonfires in the village to keep themselves warm, and also because the flames and the light keep the wild animals away. The boys make torches, which they carry to the watchmen, sitting in towers around the village. And now we must hope that you'll chase it away, so that we can be left in peace, Junoa says to the watchmen. That night, the rhino didn't come to the village, but Junoa decides to keep a lookout for himself down by the river, where he's seen tracks from the animals previously. I've told you that Junoa has to help with the harvest, and until his mother's well, he won't be coming to school. You tell the teacher that. The teacher has heard that Junoa's mother is ill. He's going to the hospital himself to collect his son. So he tells Rashuva that Junoa must go see to it that his mother comes along to the hospital so that she can be examined. Grandmother gets angry about the teacher. He's taking the children away from us old people, so we won't have anyone to get food for us anymore. Now he wants to take Junoa's mother away from me as well. In the end, I'll be on my own without any family. Meanwhile, Junoa is by the river and has followed some rhino tracks into the jungle. Genoa tries to persuade his grandmother again. He explains that the school teacher is going to the hospital and that his mother can go with him. Grandmother won't let her go. A hospital is a place for people who are dying, and you don't come back. Down by the river, Genoa catches up with the teacher and Rashuva and explains why his mother can't come. The teacher's son has been cured. He had a wound on his leg which has been treated in the hospital. The teacher tells the doctor that Genoa's mother has been hurt too, but that she's at home because Genoa can't get her along to the hospital. The doctor explains that she would like to help Genoa's mother very much, but that she can only do it at the hospital. So Genoa must try to persuade his grandmother once more.
The head of the village has a lot of power in the village. He's the oldest and the wealthiest, and therefore many of the old people think he's the wisest as well. So they listen more to what he says. Genoa's grandmother explains that she's done everything they usually do when someone's ill. The medicine man's been there, and the priest. Now she's just waiting for her mother to get well. But now that the teacher's son has been cured at the hospital, you ought to try sending Genoa's mother there, said the head of the village. Grandmother has a lot of respect for the head of the village, so if he thinks that the hospital is the right choice, she won't oppose it any longer. Genoa is pleased that his mother can now leave. There's only one thing he regrets, that he can't help the grown-ups in the afternoon when they're going into the jungle to track the rhino. And Rashuva doesn't mind helping instead of Genoa. I don't think you've tried this before, the head of the village says. You'd better come with me on my elephant, and then you've got just to do what I say. Riding on an elephant is the best way to travel through the jungle. In the old days, the elephants were used for real hunting, where the hunters tracked the wild animals and then shot them from the backs of the elephants. But today, when all wild animals are preserved, the elephants are just used for transport into the jungle, where they then chase the rhino back to the reserve. Grandmother doesn't want to come to the hospital herself. She's frightened that she won't come back. She's not very sure either that she's done the right thing by sending Genoa's mother there. But Genoa hopes that when his mother comes home well again, his grandmother will understand why they had to take her away.